Hi guys, how you doing? English is a continuously evolving language, and for your information, in last 200 and 300 years, English has borrowed so many words from other languages, like Latin, French, Spanish, and also Hindi. So, talking about Hindi, uh, in last 200 years. English has borrowed as many as 17 words from Hindi. So, you want to know which are those words? Well, let's begin with A. You often hear about a word called avatar. So, avatar is reincarnation. So, there is a word avatar, like uh, Lord Krishna was avatar of Vishnu. So, reincarnation. Avatar has been adopted in English language for last almost more than 100 years. In fact, there was a Hollywood film also, a super duper film called Avatar. Then you have word bungalow. So, bungalow is a word derived from Bangla because when East India Company came in India, they started their affairs from present West Bengal. That was Bengal. So, in Bengal, those days in 17th century, there were independent houses, and those were called bungalows. So, Bangla basically in Hindi means independent house like they are made in Bengal. So when Britishers came to India, they got this word in their language, and so you have bungalows. So bungalow means independent houses. Then, ladies and gentlemen, you have loot. So loot is nothing but robbery. So uh, in Hindi you have word lootna, lootmar, lootpat. So loot. Loot in English means to rob. So that's loot for you. And then next is bandana. Bandana. So bandana is basically a headscarf. Bandana was adopted in English from the Hindi word bandhani. So bandhani is basically a type of design found in Rajasthan, and where you have it's a basically printing method, printing uh, way for the clothes, tie and dye method. So bandhana, to bind. So you have bandana. So next is Khushi. So Khushi is basically in English means to comfortable. So this Khushi, Khushi means comfortable, to have a feeling of well-being. Now Khushi was derived from Hindi word Khushi. Khushi is happiness. Like मुझे आपसे मिलके बहुत खुशी हुई. It's pleasure to meet you. I feel happy to meet you. So this Khushi word came from Hindi Khushi, and not only this. Then you have word jungle. Jungle means forest, the wilderness. So this word came from Hindi jungle. So jungle or the forest is basically was a Hindi word jungle. So it was adopted in 18th century in the English language. Next you have Kashmir. You often find the use of this word Kashmir with the C, Kashmir. So Kashmir is basically the fine wool. In fact, there's a brand also, Cashmere. So Kashmir was derived from Hindi word Kashmir. Kashmir is uh, India's northernmost state, and it's also known for its ships which produce fine variety of wool. So this word Kashmir came from Indian Kashmir. So these words and well, you have Autobot also. So I told you, there were 17 words till this date, which is part of Oxford and Cambridge dictionary, which has been taken, adopted, in fact, from the Hindi language, and that's it. In fact, this is a natural process for any language, the evolution, because the often particular words from other languages keep on entering realms of another language, and more people use that word, and it becomes part of that particular language. Like in Hindi also, we use a lot of words from English, and sometimes we feel that these words have always been our words, but that is not so, because it's a gradual and a long process when words from other languages get adopted into another language. And that's very important for the health and well-being and longevity of any language. Well, English, beautiful language, has survived thousands of years, and it will go on and on. And same is the case with all the leading languages. So let's celebrate the beauty of language, and let's hope that English language keeps on adding words, more and more words from Hindi. Isn't it a matter of pride for us, we Indians? So enjoy your pride, enjoy the cushiness, and stay happy. Thank you very much. Take care.